Hey everybody, Chase Haylett here at Advantage One RV. Just had this big, huge triple slide come in. It's got a nice, big, huge rear bunk room there in the rear. Let's go check this thing out. Stepping inside here, overall, this thing is in really pretty decent shape. Being a 2016, it's had some use. It's had its, regular wear and tear type, use on it. But overall, it's in pretty good shape. Working our way to the back, we'll just go ahead and start our way to the back and move our way to the front. But you got a huge opposing slide bunk room in the back here with 4 bunks that you can take the whole family with you. Got some nice storage across the back there with a nice little entertainment center. And, of course, another bunk system here in the other slide out. But nice, big, huge open space here in the rear. I've checked all the corners. Everything seems nice and solid. Checked around the corners of the slide out. Everything seems nice and solid. Right here to the right we have, which, is in a nice, conveniently located position, is the bathroom with a regular yep. And as I walk around in here, I just found on the floor a little spot that we're going to talk about. Okay, so in the bathroom here, you got a nice big tub shower along with regular foot flush toilet there, and a nice little vanity. So we'll go ahead and spin our way around here and look at the living area. One thing like I said, I just kind of came across right here by this sofa slide out. There is a soft spot in the floor right here. I don't know why this is soft right at the moment. It's solid around, and that's where I checked initially, was right there but right in front of there's a soft spot right there. So just to, once again, we point everything out, good, bad, or indifferent. But there's a soft spot right there. You got a nice wraparound dinette there, along with a fold-out or jackknife sofa there. A little extra, I don't know, with that big, huge room in the back, I don't know why you would need more sleeping capacity. But there's some pretty big families out there. If friends or family want to come along, you got that option too. But, you do have nice storage here in the kitchen area with some drawers. This little thing right here is kind of neat. This pops open on the end here. Just some hidden storage there on the end of the counter there. That's kind of a neat idea. But you do have a nice entertainment center directly across from the seating viewing angle there. And we'll go ahead and move our way up to the front. And we got a queen size bed. It's like 60 by 80 to me. With some wardrobe closets on the side there. I don't see any plugins on the side. You got plugins up here, so we talk about CPAP machines and things like that if somebody needs one. You do have some plugins there that is close to the ledge to where you could easily plug it in. So there you have it. That's the inside of this thing. If you have any questions, give us a call. Advantage One RV, and I would be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have on this. And jumping out here to the outside, things that I noticed right out of the gate here, you do have a electric ton jack on the front of this. One thing that I've noticed on the front cap of this, it does have some like flaking, peeling type on the front cap on that metal. That is something that I have seen a little bit over the years on some of these Salems on the front. I don't know if it was obviously something that went wrong in the process of putting a clear over the top of that paint, whenever the manufacturer put it together. I don't know exactly what happened there, but it's nothing that's hurting the functionality of the trailer. It's just it's flaking on the front there a little bit, so I want to go ahead and point that out. This trailer does have power stabilizer jacks front and rear. It is an open underbelly on this one. It does not have an enclosed or heated underbelly, so that is an open underbelly. One other thing that I had noticed underneath the awning is the LED lights. Some of the LED lights are out in the awning strip there. The tires look like those are in really good shape. Those don't look to be too old to me at all. I think those actually, if I remember right, those have been replaced within the last year or so, and definitely looks like it. Looking underneath these slides, we'll go ahead and do the old test on the slide here. That's all nice and real solid. It does have the slide out kits on the corners, but there's nothing spongy on this slide out here that's showing me that there's any kind of issues. They do have a little bit of a scrape on the back corner here. Looks like maybe got tail whipped or something like that when somebody was pulling into a spot. But once again, underneath on these slide out corners, those are all nice and solid. Here's the little peel on the rear corner molding from the little tail whip incident there. Once again, overall, this thing's in pretty decent shape. It does have a couple of little nicks and bumps and bruises here, but it is a 2016. You know, you are going to have a little wear and tear on these things, especially if they're being used. But you know, that's obviously what we're here for. We like to point all that stuff out. What's this here? It's like a little extra hanging from, no big deal. Looks like it just came undone there. Underneath on this slide out, I had made mention about inside there was that soft spot on the floor, which it would be this slide out that it was in front of, well, kind of next to actually. But I'm not seeing any signs in this slide out that is showing me where there's any kinds of actually wrong slide out. Hello, Chase. Go ahead and check this side too. Get flipped around here. Sorry for the fast camera movement, but this is all nice and solid underneath this one, and I don't see anywhere, because actually one thing that I might notice here that we might need is a little bit of a slide out adjustment, because these aren't touching as well. Maybe that might be where our leak is coming from. So go ahead and, you know, like I said, just like to point all this stuff out. If it was my trailer that I was buying, I want to know about this stuff before I make a couple-hour trip to come look at this trailer, and we just don't need any surprises underneath here. This slide out, that's all. You know, that's one thing about this trailer. You know, all the slide outs are all nice and solid. All the floors are solid, and it's not any concern at all to me. I had made mention about the weight distribution coming along with this. Well, there's a lot of other goodies in here too, like some levelers and some connectors and a pair of gloves. But your weight distribution is all right there as well. Kind of hard to see. Sorry, I got a glare with this sun coming in here, but there's all the stuff that comes along with it in there. There's a nice pass-through storage where you can put all that stuff in there. Maybe might need a little bit of a touch up on these side seals. Overall, they look decent, but I can tell we're getting close to having to do a little bit of a maintenance upkeep on this one. So go ahead and jump up on the roof and see what those seals look like up there. Up here on the roof, I'll tell you, everything looks pretty good. One thing I think that like I'd made mention earlier, I think, you know, we need some touch-ups on some of the seals and things like that, but overall condition up here is actually really good. I'm not finding any soft spots or anything like that. There's no debris on top of your slide outs, and you know, it's really pretty clean. I can tell it hasn't been sitting underneath a tree or anything like that. I think everything looks really good up here. Another thing I noticed when I was getting off of the ladder here, this slide out seal over here on the off door side of the main slide out, this seal is definitely going to need to be replaced. Looks like it's been rubbing a little hard. It might be part of the reason for the soft spot on on the floor on the inside, but that seal is going to need to be replaced. Just want to go ahead and point that out as well. So I think with a little bit of love, a little bit of TLC, I think it can bring this thing right back into tip-top shape. And you know, I think there's a lot of pluses still to this trailer. The folks that brought this in, I've notified them of some of the things that I've come across. So, you know, the great thing about this is come check it out, make an offer on it, and we'll present it to the owner. We can see if we can get you in this trailer. Give us a call, 517-924-1850. Chase Haylett from Advantage One RV. Take care. Have an A1 day, everybody.